Good morning, students. Yesterday we have learned definitions on definition of dual, converse, inverse, and contrapositive statements, and then also negation of each connective. So today we'll solve some different kind of problems. Yesterday we started with the exercise, and we have completed the first question. So let us see what is the next question today. Exercise 1.3, and this is the exercise for commerce students. This is 1.7 and 1.8. Okay, so question 1, write the duals of each of the following. First question, negation of P or Q and in bracket P or negation of in bracket Q and negation R. So while solving dual, we have seen in last lecture that negation doesn't change. Okay, so we are going to keep it as it is. Negation symbol will be as it is. We just what we just replace and by or by and T by C and C by T. So here negation of here it is or, so it will be and. So negation of P and Q, and this and will replace by or, this P, this or will replace by and, negation as it is, Q as it is, this and will replace by or, negation R. Okay, so negation will remain as it is. Okay, we have to keep it as it is. We just have to change and to or, and or to and then this one T to C and C to T. So we'll see that in next example. Second, C or P and Q or R. So this C will replace by what? T. Or will change to and, P as it is, and to or, Q or to and, R as it is. Okay, so C will replace by T. Okay, next P or Q or C, and it will be P and Q and T. Okay, so just have to we just have to follow 2 or 3 rules in while solving duals. Okay, let us see next question. Let us see one more example. You can solve this one. Negation of P and Q equivalent to negation of P or negation of Q. So negation as it is, P and will change to or Q. This equivalence as it is, negation P or will change to and or negation Q. Okay, so let us see next question. Write the negations of the following. Here we are going to use the rules of negation which we have seen in the last lecture. Okay, so first, all the stars are shining if it is night. All the stars are shining if it is night. Okay, so here all will change to some. Some stars are shining and it is night. This if will replace, and this if and all will replace by some. Okay, so some stars are shining and it is night. Okay, next one, 11 is less than 15 and 25 is greater than 20. So here it will be negation of this statement will be 11 is greater than or equal to 15, this and as it is, 25 is less than or equal to 20. Okay, next, for all, this is a symbol of for all, n belongs to natural number, n square plus n plus 2 is divisible by 4. Okay, so solution for this is, this for all will replace by there exist n belongs to n square plus n plus 2 is not divisible by 4. Okay, so you can go through this problem. It is very easy one. Okay, So let us see next part. In the next question, using the rules of negation, write the negation of the following: P implies R and Q. So for implication, negation of it is P and negation R. Here we are using negation rule, which we have learned in negation of implication. Okay, so P and negation R. Negation of P implication R is P and negation R, and it will be changed to or negation Q. Okay, next second one, negation P and Q and negation Q or negation R. Okay, so negation P and Q, and we are using negation of and statement. Okay, so it is P or negation Q or Q and R. Please refer the negation rules. We are just using negation rules. Here we have used a negation of conjunction, that is first rule. Okay, so please go through the rules. Okay, yes, next question, write converse, inverse and contrapositive of the following statement. Okay, so what is the statement? A family becomes literate if the woman in it is literate. Okay, so a family become literate if the woman in it is literate. When family becomes literate? When woman in it is literate. So here it is a little bit confusion. This second statement is P and first one is Q. Okay, so what is P statement? The woman in it is literate, and then Q statement is a family becomes literate. Why we are taking in this way? Because whenever this woman will be literate in the family, then whole family will become literate. That's why we have to take P as a woman in it is literate, and then Q will be a family becomes literate. Okay, so we have seen what is converse statement. Q implies P. Q implies P, implies implication is if then form, yes or no? So Q implies P means, what is Q statement? A family becomes literate. And what is P statement? The woman in it is literate, and we have to take implications. So it means that we have to prepare a statement in if then form by using this P and Q. So if a family becomes literate, then the woman in it is literate. Okay, so here we are first using Q statement and then P, and we are taking its implication. That's why we are using if then connective. So if a family becomes literate, then the woman in it is literate. Next, inverse. So inverse, negation P implies negation Q. This is inverse, we have seen in last lecture. So if the negation P, okay, negation P means if the woman in the family is not literate, then the family does not become literate. Okay, so both are negation and its implication. So both are negative statements and we have to take its implication. That's why if we are using if then and not. So if the woman in the family is not literate, then the family does not become literate. Okay, next, contrapositive. Negation Q implies negation P. If a family, negation Q implies negation P. So here it is exactly opposite of this inverse. It is a contrapositive statement, and here again we are taking implication of this negation Q implies negation P. So if a family does not become literate, then the woman in the family is not literate. Okay, so in this way you have to solve this converse, inverse and contrapositive of the following statement means given statement. This kind of questions they ask for 3 marks. Each mark each statement carries 1 mark, and you have to write this q implies p, negation p implies negation q, this statements in symbolical form also, and it becomes easy for you also while writing the answer. Next, if he studies then he will go to college. Second statement, if he studies then he will go to college. Let us see the solution of this. Let us call P as a he studies. Okay, what is that statement? If he studies then he will go to college. So we are considering P as a he studies and Q as he will go to college. Okay, so converse, Q implies P. So Q implies P means if then form. If he will go to college then he studies. Okay, or you can write here also as he will study. Okay, you can make like this also. Next, inverse, negation P implies negation Q. So negation P implies negation Q means if he does not go to if he does not study then he will not go to college, means negation of this and implication. So if he does not study then he will not go to college. Okay, next one, contrapositive, negation Q implies negation P. Okay, so negation Q means if he will not go to college then he will not study, or you can write like this also, he does not study, or you can write here he will not study. Okay, so next part is algebra of statements, and by using this algebra of statements we are going to solve problems. Okay, these are the some laws and you have to study this, you have to learn actually. These are very easy laws. So what are these laws? Idempotent law, P and P equivalent to P, P or P equivalent to P. Commutative law, P or Q is equivalent to Q or P, means you can interchange the sequence. That is what commutative law tells us. P and Q implies Q and P. Associative law, P and Q and R gives in one bracket this P and Q. Here it was Q and R was in one bracket. Here it will be P and Q in one bracket and R outside. So whole will be P and Q and R. Same with this OR. Okay, that is disjunction part. Distributive law, what is distributive law? P and Q or R is equivalent to P and Q. Here we are combining this P and Q, or as it is P and R. Okay, next, De Morgan's laws. Negation of P and Q is equivalent to negation of P or negation of Q. Identity law, P and T is equivalent to P, P and F is equivalent to F, P or F is equivalent to P, P or T is equivalent to T. Complement law means P and negation P will be is equivalent to F, P or negation P is equivalent to T. Absorption law, P or P and Q is equivalent to P, P and P or Q is equivalent to P. Next, conditional law, P implies Q is equivalent to negation P or Q. Next, biconditional law, P double implication or P biconditional Q is equivalent to P implies Q and Q implies P, and this equivalent to what? Negation of P or Q and negation of Q or P. Contrapositive law, P implies Q is equivalent to negation Q implies negation P. in science textbook this law is not given, but students refer this, you might use in use while solving the problems. Okay, that's all for today. That's and we tomorrow we'll see next part, and some problems from the exercises. And for science students, please go through the concepts, okay, and also commerce students. Okay, so I have prepared these notes for you only, so use this time wisely. Okay, you have to appear for the test after this lockdown. Okay, thank you.